An interesting point got brought up today for the Padres at spring training. Bob Melvin was asked, "Hey, what are you guys going to do with the outfield? You have no depth. How are you guys feeling at this time?" Now, let me first explain what's going on with the Padres outfield. We have 4 players on the entire roster that can play outfield. We're looking at Trent Grisham, Will Myers, who are true outfielders, Jurickson Profar, and Matt Beatty, who are both utility players. Now, Jurickson Profar is serviceable in left field. He's most likely, at this point in time, going to get the majority of games in left field for the Padres. But they have a super talented middle infielder right now who, when the team is at full strength, won't really have a position in the middle infield. That man, y'all know him as CJ Abrams. So, CJ Abrams was brought up to Bob Melvin, and Bob Melvin did not shut down the possibility of moving him to center field. And I gotta say, that excites me a little bit. To be able to move CJ Abrams, a super athlete. I mean that in every sense of the word, super athlete. In terms of speed, reaction time, all the actual quantifiable metrics. Well, he has developed the instincts, and what better way to do that than to throw him out there in center field? Of course, in spring training right now, let's see how he does. Let's get him some reps. I would love to see it. And then it gives him a position that he could play. I'm not saying he's going to play 100 games in the outfield. Well, if he plays 40 to 60, and then comes into the infield, kind of like a Ketel Marte type of role, where Ketel Marte is a plus defender in center field as well as second base. And I mean, I'm not going to get to the hitting because we all know Ketel Marte is a switch hitting demigod. But it definitely brings up some innovative ideas that can really shape the Padres lineup going forward. And CJ Abrams right now is our top prospect. We want to see him perform. We want to see him do well, and he could be a very big contributor into a potential contender in the National League. We have way too many infielders. We already have seemingly 4 first basemen in Hosmer, Cronenworth, Beatty, and Luke Voigt. Now, Cronenworth, you're looking to play him at least 120 to 130 games a second. We all get that. He's part of that middle infield duo. Ha-Seong Kim is a tremendous defender. He's most likely going to play short as long as his bat is able to keep up with his production. And Manny Machado is the rock at third base. Now I get it. There's going to be a little bit of movement. Guys need days off. Barring, of course, injuries are always possible. Hopefully there are no injuries, but hey, it's baseball. You know what happens. So let's give CJ Abrams the opportunity to move into different roles, find the best fit for him to get him onto the field. Because someone with that much talent, that much skill, you want to see him on the field and you want to see him producing. And yes, you could put him in the DH. Putting him in the DH is a waste of his defensive talent. So Bob Melvin, I know, I get it. I want you to elaborate more on what you're thinking with CJ Abrams and moving him to the center field. Because to me, that's a very intriguing idea. And I cannot be alone as Padres fans thinking that this is an intriguing idea. Let's see. We got about another 10 days, 8 days left in spring training. Let's see if CJ Abrams gets some reps in the outfield. And I'm hoping he makes it to the 40-man roster for opening day. And we can see how he performs in the major leagues. He's been hitting very well, showing a lot of power that a lot of people said he didn't have in spring training. But again, that is only spring training. I think the biggest thing right now is getting him the defensive reps and seeing how he can perform with the rest of the lineup.